SFUSD, that's the place to be. SFUSD, bienvenidos a Tijuana. SFUSD, everyone come and see. SFUSD, join our family. S is for students, F for families too. U is for united, talking about me and you. S for solidarity, D is for diversity. SFUSD.
Hello there, scientists. How are you feeling today? Ooh, many of you are really starting to enjoy this spring weather. That sounds great. We've been getting a good amount of sunny days, which makes all of the flowers look even more beautiful. Scientists, let's see what we remember. What other seasons are there than spring? Yes, summer, fall, and winter. Great job. And each season lasts about 3 months. We've also learned that each season has its own weather pattern that repeats every year. We know a lot about the seasons. I was doing some research and I learned something that I wanted to share with all of you. Even though we see more flowers in the spring, it's actually a good time to plant some flowers, fruits, and vegetables. Each season has foods that grow best in their weather patterns, and here in San Francisco, some things grow better than others because of all the fog that we get. Are you interested in learning about what you can start growing during this time in the spring? Great. Let me think about my research and think about some notes I had taken. Oh yeah, I'm gonna share that. Okay, yes, okay, it's all coming back to me. So, some things that can be grown in the winter and now in the spring are lettuce and mustard. I actually have some mustard and other plants growing on my roof and have some pictures. Check it out. See? We started growing this in the late winter, but the temperatures have been pretty similar. It gets really foggy where I live, but these plants are doing really well. These greens will just get bigger and leafier and can be added to a salad. Mustard greens tend to be a little spicy, but very delicious. They grow pretty quickly and should be ready to eat soon. Oh, another plant that came up in my research is one that is indigenous to California, sunflowers. Sunflowers are from here and grow really well in this state. They love sunlight, so planting them in the spring, when days are about to get longer in the summer, is very helpful. This will help them thrive. If you plant sunflowers, be sure to put them in a place that will give them good sunlight. After the summer, you can roast the seeds and eat them. Yum! Another plant that I was reading about is one that I've grown, peas. I read that they grow best in foggy areas. Maybe it's so that they can get a light amount of sunlight? You can plant them as early as winter, so maybe it's because of the temperature. I think that's it. So it seems that some plants grow best when they're planted during certain seasons. They need the right conditions to thrive. Different seasons affect what kind of plants are available. That's really interesting. It adds more answers to our question, and I feel like we're getting even closer to answering it. You know what, scientists? We've been learning so much, I want to remember our learning in a fun way. We have a little bit of time left together, but how would you feel if we made a scientific sketch of a spring day? You would like that? Okay, we can draw different plants and weather patterns that we notice in the spring. Would you like to draw for our last few minutes together? Great. Well, you should get some paper, a pencil, an eraser, and colors. Go ahead and gather what you need while I get ready too. I'm gonna add peas. I'm gonna draw down here. I have drawing utensils. Okay, I'm ready. In my scientific sketch, I'm going to draw the sun, some clouds, some sunflowers, peas, and maybe sprouts. Those are small plants that are just getting started. What are you going to draw? Ooh, sounds great. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to draw and probably think out loud. Feel free to draw whatever you think about when you think of spring. Well, I said the sun, so I have to have some yellow. This one's going to be a sunflower that's in an area that's not very foggy. I wonder if any other scientists are going to draw sunflowers. Ooh, it sounds like some of you are. And, oh, my pea plant. So my peas have a lot of vines that creep up. And there's some white flowers on it. Oops, that was a little hard to draw. And something really cool that I got to see, scientists, is when flowers close up again, that's where the fruit comes from. So my peas were just hanging out of old flowers. It was so cool. Flower petals. I need some leaves. Okay, I need to do my ABCDEs. It's accurate, big, colorful. Details. Nobody knows what anything is. I'm going to write an explanation, a beautiful spring day. That's going to be my caption. These are clouds, which we see in the spring. This is the sun. This is a pea plant, a garden peas, because that's the kind I have. These are new sprouts. And sunflower. And I'm going to write an explanation. Let's put it over here. I drew things that I see in the spring. And I'm going to put that inside of a cloud. Maybe that's not so accurate, but that's okay. All right. So I think I have enough details and labels in my sketch. I have all of the ABCDEs. How about you, scientists? Great. Well, I love my scientific drawing and your scientific drawings of springtime. We have so many things that happen during this season. Our time is up for today, but tomorrow we will conclude our investigation by answering our question. Please enjoy the rest of the show, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Hello, friends. Mr. Ryther here. Our planet is facing some serious problems right now. Climate change, deforestation. The good news is that many of the heroes who have emerged to solve these problems are children. Greta Thunberg, Felix Finkbeiner, these are children who have addressed the UN on these issues and created organizations to help solve the problems. Today's song is called Kids of the Earth and celebrates these young environmentalists. And joining me on today's song are some amazing kids of the earth, my students Nathaniel, Olivia, Sammy, and Riley. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grown-ups, step aside, we've come to save the day. We've come to clean the mess handed down our way. Kids, don't fear the future of this planet that we're on. We're the superheroes, we've come to right the wrongs.
We're the kids of the earth. We're the kids of the earth.
We've come to save the world from the point of no return. We've come to save the world, we're the kids of the earth. Children of the world, unite and take your rightful place. We must shine a light for those who've lost their way. Kids are the protectors of this planet that we're on. We're the superheroes, we've come to right the wrongs. We're the kids of the earth. We're the kids of the earth. world from the point of no return. We've come to save the world. We're the kids of the earth. We're the green generation, and we are strong. And yes, we're here to stay. We've come to tell you, you don't have long. Put on your capes, we fly today. 'Cause we're the kids of the earth. 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 We've come to save the world from the point of no return. We've come to save the world. We're the kids. We're the kids. We're the kids of the earth. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Sammy. And thank you, Riley, for joining me on today's song. And viewers watching at home, are you kids of the earth? What can you do to help solve our planet's most serious environmental problems?
Hello friends, my name is Angelina and I'm from Galileo Academy of Science and Technology's Digital Communications Pathway. Today I'm going to be reading Mighty Mighty Construction Site with permission from Conical Books. Mighty Mighty Construction Site by Sherry Dusky Rinker and Tom Lichtenheld. Down in the big construction site, 5 trucks wake to morning light. It's time to stretch, roll out of bed, and gear up for the day ahead. They wipe their faces, greet the sun, load up, fuel up, rev up, run. They're eager to get things underway. There's a brand new job to start today. The plans unrolled. They stare in awe. The biggest thing they ever saw. A massive building so immense, this giant job will be intense. It's a lot for them to do. Too much for just a 5-truck crew. Cement mixer is thinking fast. He gives his horn a blaring blast. Honk! Mighty trucks all hear the call. They start up in no time at all. Out on the road they drive full steam. They rush right in to join the team. Rolling, rumbling, revving hard, 10 big trucks meet in the yard. A mighty, massive super crew. There is nothing they can't do. Skid steers nimble, small and quick. She turns, she spins, she does a trick. Bulldozer's heavy, wide and grand. He'll push and plow to clear the land. But even he could use a hand. Skid's breaker bits blast rock to rumble. So dozers rolls through without trouble. 2 friends at work, one big, one small. They clear the way, they move it all. Each long trench is marked and planned. Excavator digs the land. Then backhoe grabs a drainage pipe and sets it down in one smooth swipe. Turn and dig, then lift and drop, then push some dirt right back on top. They set each pipe and then repeat. This duo doesn't miss a beat. Pulling up with all his might, Crane Truck lifts a beam to height, and then he spins his hook around, but just before it touches ground, Crane Truck gasps out in surprise. He's used up all of his supplies. But what's this coming down the road? Could it be another load? Mighty flatbed revs and runs, smoothly hauling 50 tons. Down the road and over hills, her load strapped tight so nothing spills. On sight she rolls right to a stop, with crane supplies all stacked on top. Flatbed truck just saved the day. Their work can get back underway. Front end loader and dump truck pair to move great loads from here to there. Digging, lifting, hauling ground, giant piles are moved around. Loader digs and scoops his fill, then tilts it up so there's no spill. His bucket raises to the max, then beep, beep, beep as loader backs. Dirt and gravel hauled away, these piles move mountains every day. Cement mixer is working hard around the whole construction yard. Load after load, he turns and pours and makes foundations, roads, and floors. But now the concrete needs to climb. And here is Pumper, right on time. Pumper's boom unfolds, goes high, reaching up, up towards the sky. Fill the hopper, flip the switch, and zoom! Concrete is pushed into the boom. Up through the pipe, it does not stop. Then concrete comes out way up top. Churn and pour and lift and fill. This team works hard with speed and skill. Rough and rugged all day long, rolling, lifting, digging strong. Each truck has had a part to play to help the work get done today. Just like the plan, the job's complete. This awesome team just can't be beat. Cooperating, got it done. Teamwork made it fast and fun. The new crew leaves, but on their way, Crane Truck waves. Great work today. The crew drives off, engines loud, feeling tired, but strong and proud. It's getting dark. The sun has set. The trucks are tired as they can get. They roll to find their cozy beds, to cuddle up and rest their heads, to close their eyes and drift away. New adventures wait another day. Construction site, all tucked in tight. Great work today. Now, shh, good night. I hope you guys enjoyed reading Mighty Mighty Construction Site with me. Thank you for playing along and reading, and I hope you have a good day, and see you soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Jyoti,
Hi everyone, and I am Mr. Bongo.
and we're from San Francisco Ballet's Dance in Schools and Communities program. Today, we're going to learn about geese.
I can hear them.
I can hear them too. I got inspired to learn about geese because we're visiting my mom and dad, and they have so many geese in their backyard. So I got curious. I don't really know very much about geese, even though I see them all the time. And I know when we get curious, our brains grow. And when we learn more about the natural world around us, we can take care of it better and protect our land and our animals. So come with us and let's learn something new about geese. One really cool thing I learned about geese when I was doing some research is that even when they're in their egg, before they're born, they can communicate with their families or with their caretakers. So I want you to imagine you're inside an egg. You're a little goose and you're communicating with the world outside of your egg, with your guardians. What would you say? I would say, I can't wait to meet you, and I can't wait to fly in the air with you. Now, another cool thing I learned about geese is that they can move one eye at a time. Can you try doing two different things with your eyeballs and moving one in one direction and the other one in the other direction? If you can't do that, you're not alone. I don't think I can do it either. Another really cool thing about geese eyes is that they can close one eye and leave the other one open. Can you do that? Can you do the other one? And when they go to sleep, sometimes they will sleep with one eye closed and one eye open. And that means that half of their brain is asleep and half of it is awake. So they control how deep of a sleep they're in by how open or closed their eyes are. Isn't that amazing? Have you ever seen geese flying in a group up in the sky? Do you know what shape they make? It's like a letter in the alphabet. It's the shape of a V, the letter V, which you can see in this picture. Now I want to see, can you make a V with a part of your body? I'm going to make a V like this with my arm. Can you use a different part of your body to make a V? I'm going to make a V like this, using my upper body and my lower body. Can you find one more way that's different to make a V? Maybe you use your fingers, or your leg, or an upside down V, or a V that's high up in the air. There's so many ways we can make the letter V. Now, geese love to fly around and make a lot of noise. So to end, we're gonna fly around like a big noisy goose. Are you ready? Let's go! Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you learned something new about geese. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Cuckoo! Welcome to Peanut and Friends. My name is Peanut. These are my friends. We're so happy you can make it today. What's your name? That's a nice name. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about languages. But my first question for you is, what is a language? Well, it's something that we use in order to speak to each other, like I'm doing right now, right? What language am I speaking right now? Does anybody want to have a guess? That's right, English. Well done. Now, my second question for you is a little bit harder. Do you think that everyone speaks English in the world? Anyone want to have a guess? You're right. No. My third question for you is a little bit harder. Don't worry, we'll try it all together. How many languages exist in the entire world? Does anybody want to have a guess? Oh, I see a hand raised. Yes, you. 32. That's a good guess. I see another hand. Yes, you. 115. That's another guess. Anyone else? Dragon, excuse me. You need to raise a hand before you want to give an answer. Right, folks? You can't just butt in like that. That's okay. Thanks for saying sorry. Dragon, do you want to guess how many languages there are in the entire world? Go ahead. Dragon is thinking. So what's your answer, Dragon? It's a guess. It doesn't have to be right. That's right. Go ahead. Wowzeree! Dragon here thinks that there's 300 million, trillion, billion, quadrillion languages in the world. Woo-wee! I can't even count that far. Can you? Wow, Dragon. Well, actually, that's another good guess. But there's about 7,000 languages in the world. That's still a lot. Yeah, I know. And don't worry, we're not going to learn 7,000 languages all today. No way. That's a lot to learn at once. Today, we're going to learn French and German. Those are two of the languages. They're spoken all over the world. Okay, see you later. Dragon says bye.
Hello, I'm Superintendent Dr. Vincent Matthews of the San Francisco Unified School District. It made me so happy to spend time with you today. I hope you had fun too.
What did you make on the show today? Submit your content here using the QR code or go to bit.ly, bit.ly/SFUSD, yes, why yes, and watch all of our episodes at sfusd.edu/SF-loves-learning.
And now it's time to say goodbye. So let's sing our goodbye song. For this song, you have to use your whole body. Will you sing it with me? Are you ready? Wave high, wave low. For now, it's time to go. Wave your elbows, wave your toes, wave your tongue, and wave your nose. Wave your knees, wave your lips. Blow a kiss with your fingertips. Wave your ears, wave your hair, wave your belly, and wave your derriere. Wave your chin, wave your eye. For now it's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye.
SFUSD, that's the place to be. SFUSD, bienvenidos a ti, 欢迎 SFUSD. Everyone come and see SFUSD.